What's up, everyone? In this video, we are going to talk about how not using Upwork's availability badge has affected my invitation rates, and also some reasons why some of you might not be getting as many invitations as you used to, if that's something you're interested in hearing about. Upwork invitations. Stick around.
Hey minions, if you're new to the channel and you like what I have to say, then be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. Only do this if you like what I have to say and if you want to hear more about freelancing, entrepreneurship, and personal world domination.
For those who don't know me, I'm Lex DeVille, and on this channel we help you escape corporate prison and build a freelance empire. We share lots of freelance tips and tutorials, so if you're new, consider subscribing. In our most recent video, we talked about PayPal, and you can see that up there, PayPal, and why you should never ever use PayPal as a freelancer, and the system that I have switched to recently, which is Hello Bonsai, or I think it's just called Bonsai, but I call it Hello Bonsai because that's their website, hellobonsai.com, and I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to go down there. It's an affiliate link, of course, but it just helps me and helps the channel a little bit, and that's what I've been using. I've built, as of right now, I think I've built just under $2,000, about to make that $3,000 through Hello Bonsai, and it has worked phenomenally so far. I have not had a single issue with them yet. Loving it. Today's video is about Upwork's availability badge and how that has affected my invitation rates through Upwork. As some of you know, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I think that Upwork's availability badge is a big old fat scam. It's a big scam to suck money out of freelancers who already are not earning very much money. And so I said I wasn't going to use Upwork's availability feature, that, I don't know if you call it a badge or a dial, I don't know. I don't turn the availability thing on. That's the point. I said I'm not going to turn it on, so I didn't. What happened to my profile after that is what everyone needs to know. And it's been a while. It's been maybe a month or two since they launched this scam thing of theirs. Some of you have said that your invitations dropped off a cliff right after they launched it, and you didn't turn it on, and you stopped getting invitations. Well, here's the thing. Bad news is, personally, in my opinion, your lack of invitations or the invitations stopping is not anything to do with Upwork's availability badge. And there's a couple things we need to talk about with this while we're on the subject. So I had a comment that said, it was asking about whether or not Upwork's availability badge not being turned on might affect your positioning, your placement in proposal display results. So like you send a proposal to a client, do you get pushed down that list of freelancers toward the bottom if you don't have availability on? My answer is, while I do not know for sure, I have not seen that happen from the client side. I haven't hired any freelancers in a month or two, maybe 3 months now, so I couldn't say 100% for sure. But when it comes to this, thinking like Upwork, like if I'm putting myself in Upwork's headspace, I don't think that that would happen. I don't think that they would do that, and I don't think that they would do that because Upwork likes money. They don't care how well you do the job. They don't care how much you please your clients. That's not really a big deal to Upwork as long as money is coming through the door. So what I have seen from the client side is freelancers who make the most money get pushed up toward the top and promoted as the best fit or best match or whatever they call it. That's what I've seen more often. Upwork's availability, it doesn't matter because Upwork likes people who make money. And just because you're available doesn't mean you're someone who makes money. And you can see that based on your profile, your past profile results, your past results on Upwork. So it doesn't really benefit Upwork to bump you up to the top just because you're available. If you're available and you make money, maybe that would be something that gets you bumped up a little bit higher. But just being available doesn't matter to them, because if you're available but you can't close sales, then you're basically worthless to Upwork. That's how they will view you, because you're not able to make money. So there's no point in promoting you and trying to send you clients even if you're available, because if you can't close sales, you can't close sales. And so they're going to put the people who make more money. And what I've seen is the people who make the most money, those are usually at the very top of those proposal results. And then it kind of goes down to lesser and lesser amounts. And then at the bottom, you have the freelancers who have made no money and have no reviews on Upwork. So I don't think that the availability badge matters at all when it comes to your proposal results. I think the main thing that matters is, have you made money? Are you making money? How recently have you made money? How much money have you made? And if you are making money, Upwork's going to be satisfied. Invitations, kind of the same thing. Upwork availability badge. What happened to my invitations? Nothing. It did not affect my invitations at all, not having this availability badge. And not only did it not affect my invitations, it has not affected my positioning in search results. The things that have affected my positioning in search results, okay, so there was a period where I disappeared completely. This happened just a week or so ago, so I think we should address it. Disappeared completely from search results and even search results for my own name. So I don't think that was anything to do with the availability badge. It was just, I don't know if it was an error on Upwork or if they were censoring me or what was going on. I had to reach out to Upwork and ask them to look into it, and then they looked into it, and within a day I was back in search results, back on top of search results. So that's where I'm at right now, by the way. Having the availability thing not turned on has not affected my placement in search results. I am sitting at the very top of search results for my search term and across multiple other search terms right now. Copywriter is my main search term, and I can be found at the top of those search results. What has affected me this week, as far as that goes, I bumped my rates from $89 an hour up to $150 an hour, and I dropped one place in search results. I dropped to the number 2 position for my search term. So going up that high was too much. So that tells me that maybe where I'm priced at could be an issue. You know, if I try and change my pricing up too high or too low, maybe that puts me in a different position. Availability badge, it hasn't affected. I mean, you can see on the screen, I don't have my screen in front of me, but I know I had 92 or 93 invitations recently. I'll put it on the screen as soon as I go find it after I record this video, and then you can see that. It hasn't affected my invitations, still really high volume. If you want to get a lot of invitations, a couple things have to happen. One, you have to be making money on the platform. Usually if you're making money, that gives Upwork incentive to promote you. Two, you have to change things with your profile from time to time. You have to test different things and see what works to get you, first of all, to the first page of search results, and then to bump you up as high as possible on that page. And that's for your main search term, of course. The more search terms you rank for, the more invitations you are going to have. One of the big changes that we've talked about on this channel before is changing your hourly pricing. So and we've even tested this, I think, within the last month, maybe even within the last week or so, having a freelancer change their pricing up by $20 per hour or adjusting downward by $20 per hour. Either one of those seems to trigger Upwork's algorithm a little bit and can get you some invitations. Another thing that we've done, this one I haven't tested lately, but was turning your profile to private for a little while, just for a couple of days, and then putting it back to public. And usually right after doing that, you'll get several invitations. You'll trigger the algorithm to kick in, and it seems to at least push some invitations to you. But the best way to get invitations on Upwork is to be on the first page of search results, be at the top of that page for your main search term, and preferably for a high-level search term, and then to be on the first page and preferably at the top for multiple search terms. More search terms you rank at the top for, the more chances you have to get found. But being at the top for a high-level search term is, of course, very important. So that is, it's kind of a combination of things that I do that are the reason I'm getting so many invitations. It's, first of all, I'm at the top for a high-level search term and across multiple search terms. I'm also making money regularly on Upwork, which gives them reason to want to send me more clients because I close deals. I get clients on the phone, and then I make money, and they like that because they make money. And then the other thing is just, thought there was one more thing. I don't know. I'm constantly testing stuff with my profile. I mean, it changes all the time. I change my prices. I change my title from time to time. I change things in my bio. I change things in my portfolio, my work history, everything. I am always trying new things, and that allows me to figure out like what worked today, what didn't work, where am I in the search results? Did I get bumped down a few places? Did I bump up a few places? How has this affected things? Always testing is how you get more invitations. One thing that I think, actually there's kind of two things that I haven't really talked about. There could be reasons why your invitations have dropped off. So one is if you are targeting a search term where whatever the skill is, whatever the service is that you offer, maybe there's not that many people looking for it right now. So it could be like a seasonal thing. And I don't have a good example of this off the top of my head. I'm just thinking like when it comes to freelancing, and also when it comes to like my Udemy courses, there's like ebbs and flows. Some months will be really high in sales and some months are just lower, and it's not steady. Things fluctuate. Things are constantly changing on Upwork, Udemy, everywhere. Things are changing all the time. So keep that in mind. Another thing to ask yourself is, even if you're at the top of the first page of search results, look at your bio. Is your bio, does it stand out? Does it stand out compared to the people around you? So if you're on the first page of search results, there's obviously other people on that page. When I look at my bio and I look at the other copywriter bios that are beneath mine, I say none of these really compare. They don't look anything like mine. In those first few words, they look similar to each other, but they don't look like mine. So mine stands out. If your bio does not stand out from the others, or if somebody else's bio stands out more than yours, then clients are going to gravitate toward those other people, or at least toward that other person who stands out more. So you might need to go back and adjust your bio a little bit. Some other things that can affect you, I'm just kind of tossing stuff out there right now, but can affect your search rank, your search position, whether or not you're on that first page or not. Things that I do when it comes to pricing, if I have my general profile and I have my specialized profile, they're exactly the same. My pricing is the same between profiles. It's not $60 an hour here and $80 an hour over here. The titles are the same between the two profiles. I keep them exactly the same. The bios are exactly the same. Everything is basically exactly the same between my general profile and my specialized profile. And I don't do this thing where I'm targeting a bunch of different skills or niches or anything like that between my profiles. I've had the best results, and I think that I'm one of the best examples right now of being at the top of the first page of search results for different search terms, and doing that by having these same things mirror each other, not having a whole separate bio and profile that's a specialized one. I mean, I have a specialized profile, but it's the same as my generalized profile. There are a whole bunch of other techniques that can help you rank on the first page of search results, of course. Your title being one of them, having a title that is no more than 2 words and is the exact specific thing that the client is searching for. My title right now is copywriter, and I'm trying to rank for the word copywriter, and clients are searching for copywriter, and so they find me at the top, and I rank at the top because of that being one of the things that puts me on that first page. Other things, there's a bunch of other things you can do. We can talk about those. Actually, I talk about those a lot in my Udemy course, my newer Udemy course, Advanced Upwork Profiles Volume 2. We talk about very specific actions that you can take, like actual specific things that are very clear that you can change that will instantly boost your rank on Upwork. These have been tested time and time again. I've tested them myself on my profile. People who have taken my course have also tested it. Link to that will be in the description if you want to take that course. You know, my other ones are on my website. I don't know. We're kind of going through a transition period here. If you're not getting invitations, if they've dropped off a cliff, you got to test these different areas. Is your profile fully built out? Have you changed your pricing recently? Do all of your profiles mimic one another, or are they all different, targeting different things? Have you optimized your bio, your profile, all of it for SEO on Upwork so that you have a chance to rise to the top of search results? Because the main things that get you invitations are 1, making money, 2, shifting your hourly rates up or down by $20 an hour, 3, your title. Well, that doesn't get you invites, but those other 2 get you invites, and then going from private to public will usually trigger the algorithm to send you invites. So making money, changing your pricing up or down $20 an hour, going from private to public, and being at the top of search results across multiple search terms. Those are the things that I believe deliver so many invitations for me. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this. I'll try to answer them. I know a lot of you are mostly sending proposals out, and I don't know. I mean, it's been a month or two since we've talked about proposals. Maybe we'll talk about those again soon. Lately, I haven't been sending any proposals. I've sent no proposals, and I don't think I've sent any proposals in the last month because all of my clients have been coming through invitations. I haven't had any need to send proposals out. There's just, once you get to that top spot, and if you're trying to rank for a top spot, you don't necessarily need a high level search term like mine. So right now I'm ranking for copywriter. That's a high level one. That's hard to rank for. Most people will not be able to rank for that. Probably not going to be able to rank for it because I'm testing stuff every day to keep myself in that position. But other search terms that are more niche down, you can rank for. And you can even rank for those even if you haven't earned that much money through the platform. And that's really important because for some of you who are just starting out, you want to get to a first page of search results. And the way that you're going to do that is by targeting niche search terms and building your profile and portfolio and everything up around those terms. So something more specific, like, if you're a copywriter, maybe you're an ice cream copywriter. You write for ice cream companies. That would be very, very niche down. That's going to get you to the top of those search results. It's possible that being at the top of search results may trigger Upwork to promote you to people who have posted jobs. I don't know that for sure. I don't work for Upwork. This is all just speculation on my part, so just keep that in mind. But getting to the top of the first page of search results is usually a good thing. The bigger, higher level keyword that you can target, the better. And that's going to bring you the most steady flow of inbound clients. Beyond that, it's just like minor professional touches. It's things like having a nice website, being able to look competent, having your profile, your bio pulled together, the grammar's correct, the spelling is correct, unless you make errors on purpose like I do sometimes. Beyond that, it's all just little things. It's showing competence to clients, and then they will want to reach out to you more. And of course, if you have a super, super specialized skill that is very high demand, of course, that could always benefit you as well. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in a comment down below. What are you struggling with on Upwork this week? Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I just share things from my personal experience. A lot of people like to bash on me for that, for giving my thoughts on this stuff, for having inexpensive courses and things like that. Is what it is, I guess. But if you find value in my words, then drop me a comment, drop me a like, and let me know what you're dealing with, and I'll see if I can help. I try to respond to all the comments I get, and I don't always get to all of them, but I do go back. Like, I went back through comments that were at least like a month old today and commented on some of those, and sometimes I just miss them and don't see them. But I'll try. I think that's pretty much it for this one. Availability badge is still bullshit. It doesn't affect where you land in proposal results. It doesn't affect where you land in search results. And I think it's just a big fat scam to collect money from people who don't make much money on the platform already. If you're not getting invitations, try those things I said. I think that's all I've got for this one. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.